A blurry vision delays destiny. When Moses brought the Israelites out of Egypt, some of you know, the trip from Egypt to the promised land would have taken 11 days. Okay, they stopped by Mount Sinai. Okay, so Mount Sinai to the promised land would have taken 11 days. But it took the Israelites 40 years. Because when they sent 12 men to spy out the land, 10 of them came back with a blurry vision of God. They only saw a man-made vision of powerful enemies. They had a blurry vision of a powerless God. So because they had a blurry vision, they had no direction. Actually, some of them said, let's go back to Egypt. Wrong direction. Their blurry vision delayed their destiny. I mean, they still obtained the promise of God. They did. But they got it 40 years later. So my question to you today is this. Do you want God's gifts now or 40 years later? Do you want your son to be saved now or 40 years later? Do you want the gift of teaching now or 40 years later? Do you want to claim God's promises, God's blessings now or 40 years later? God gave me a vision to quit everything and become a pastor. So I told my mom I was going to quit my job as an engineer. And she said, no way, no way. You're not wasting your Berkeley education to become some pastor. And she said, you can be a pastor later in life, after being an engineer for 20 years. Yeah? And miss out on what God wants to show me now? And miss out on all the things that God wants to teach me and transform me and use me? Miss out on the thousands of people being saved through the gospel? I just came back from preaching at a crusade in Pakistan, and thousands made their lives to Jesus. There's nothing wrong with being an engineer, but that wasn't God's vision for me for right now. And I didn't want to claim God's promises 40 years later. No, not on my watch. What about you? Do you want God's blessings now or 40 years later? Do you want your son or daughter to be saved now or just 40 years later? Do you want the gift of teaching or serving now or 40 years later? Do you want to claim God's promises now? His blessings now? His promises now? It's all over the Bible, but do you want it now or do you want 40 years later? Then you don't have time to waste. Your life begins right now. And it starts by giving your time and getting your vision from God.